Just the other day, I read that Matt, aka the Pen Habit, my fellow fountain pen reviewer, and also friend, we have definitely exchanged interesting emails, is going to take an extended and maybe permanent hiatus from reviewing pens. And on his blog, he writes about his decision, and he also says that he may return, but he gives some reasons for his decision. And one of the reasons he mentions is that he got quite some negative comments on YouTube. And I thought that I would just stop and talk about that for just a second. I think anyone who puts things on YouTube should be prepared for negative comments, because, and I have said that in the past too, when you put your work out to the public, if you are lucky, there are going to be a few people who like what you're doing, but you can be certain of one thing: there are going to be people who hate what you're doing. It's just the way it is. But let's look in a little bit more detail at these types of negative comments. He lists a couple on his blog, and it's really astonishing what people say. For example, one person actually commented, "Dude, why are you so bold?" Seriously? You watch a video on fountain pens and that is your contribution? I find that astonishing. I honestly, I don't even know what to say about that kind of stuff. Someone else commented that everything Matt did was a rip-off of my work. Well, Matt reviews fountain pens. I review fountain pens. I don't really see what else you can do but talk about a pen, lists its pros and cons, and do a writing sample. What else can you do? What other format can you use? So I have never felt ripped off by Matt. In fact, I very much appreciated his reviews for the extreme production value he put in there. The video was extremely crisp. The writing samples were beautifully recorded, much better than I have ever recorded anything. And that's not false modesty, that's just the way it is. He had a fantastic setup that made for really, really nice videos. So, the point of this video, I'm going to keep it short, this is not going to be a long rambling video. The point of this video is to make people think a little bit about what they're doing. Of course it's your right to like something or dislike something, obviously. Nobody will ever contend that. But the thing is, think about the way you put the message. If you are looking at a video of someone who is, as my colleagues describes it, follicle deficient, then why leave the comment, "Dude, why are you so bold?" Seriously? If you have more in-depth comments about the way a person does his reviews, for example, of course you're allowed to express that if you would like to see something changed. But it's the tone that makes the music. And if you put it out in a way that is offensive to people, that is downright rude, that rubs them the wrong way, I think you can really stop and think for a second about what you are doing. Because you know what the thing is? We're talking about something ridiculous. We're talking about reviews of fountain pens. Come on, guys, it's not world peace we're discussing. It's a fountain pen review. It should be fun, it should be entertaining, it should be engaging, it should be fun to watch. One of the things Matt mentions, and I can very much relate to that, is people who will tell you in great detail how you should be doing your videos, and then you check out their YouTube channel and they don't have a single video uploaded. Well, of course you're allowed to have your opinion, but please forgive us if we don't take it very seriously. If you've never done anything like this, that doesn't mean you're not entitled to have an opinion, But it's a little bit different when you have uploaded 600 videos and you tell me my camera angle is wrong, for example, than when you have uploaded not a single thing. Alright? Now I would like to turn all of this around. I think that what we should do here is we should not focus on the bad apples that spoil the lunch, but I think we should show people like Matt who have worked hard on doing this. And bear in mind, when I say worked hard, bear in mind, Matt doesn't make any money off of this. Just like I don't make any money off of this. We're not selling pens. We're not pushing anyone to buy something. We're doing this out of the goodness of our hearts. And that's a little bit of a mellow expression, but we're doing this because we enjoy this, because we want to put the information out. Alright? So instead of focusing on the bad apples, let's focus on the nice apples. So if you enjoyed Matt's work, why don't you just take a minute to go to his blog, The Pen Habit, go to his YouTube channel, send him a short message, just to let him know that you appreciate what he's been doing. And then we can show him that there are actually much more nice people than there are annoying and nasty people. And that way, we can give him some support. So Matt, now I'm particularly looking at you, my friend. Don't let it get to you. It's fine to take a break, reconsider, reconvene, think about what you're doing, about whether you want to continue or not. I will miss your reviews, and I'm sure there are many, many other people out there, and I'm sure you're going to get some responses after this. And enjoy those. Forget about the bad ones, enjoy the good ones, and remember the good ones, because that's what it's all about. The fountain pen community is extremely warm, is extremely nice, and I think we should show that to Matt. Don't you think? I think so. Guys, I hope this was useful. To all the trolls, you, and I'll gladly see you.